Hey y'all, this is Weezy from Whoreible Decisions, and I wanted to invite you to Zozo Talk Live featuring Jessie Woo. We have a new date up, November 17th in Miami, hosted by Fat and Funny. New York, still some tickets left on October 28th. And then in Atlanta, we're going to be there on December 8th. I'm so excited for this show. We have a bunch of contestants where the audience gets to pick basically who ain't shit or not. It's fucking pretty lit. I would suggest ladies, couples, and niggas that want to holler at the ladies that show up. It's going to be like probably an oyster. I'm sorry, I thought about the smell of pussy. I was about to say a buffet of pussy, and then oyster came out of my mouth. So but anyway, mine don't smell like that. It's going to smell real good, and I want you guys to come and have a good time with me and Jessie. It's such a fun show. We're so excited to do this. We've created a bunch of fun things to talk about, and I will see you guys there. Check my Instagram for tickets. Chat soon.
Welcome back to yet another motherfucking episode of Whoreible Decisions. This your girl, hold on, I got my AKAs to drop. So this your girl, Mandy B, a.k.a. Full Court Pumps, a.k.a. The Booty Bandit. Y'all done gave me that nickname, a.k.a. That Bitch. And who am I saying by?
I guess Marrow Divas.
What is that? But listen,
the fuck?
I be on live and they done gave me the nickname is the Booty Bandit, and they know I be doing my AKAs. So I was like, let me go ahead and drop my AKAs.
I'm a Bodega Boys stan, bro, and they do when I like listen to Bodega Boys. If anybody listens, their AKAs last for 20 minutes.
I know. I need
it's
to start.
The shit.
I gotta start getting it. But Booty Bandit just got added, so we gonna keep adding to it as we
Mine
continue
is just Weezy, so that's what I have for you.
And I know you guys have loved listening to the two of us, but we back with a bomb ass guest for this episode. I'm really excited. We got my girl Nia Lee in the building. Do you want to go ahead?
The OG Nia Lee. What's up?
You got AKAs or anything like that?
Just OG Nia Lee.
Oh, she damn sure dropped that Instagram tag. She's like OG NY.
OG underscore. Nah, OG Nia Lee. That's it. Yeah, OG or Nia Lee or both.
So it's crazy because we sat here and so normally when we have guests, we like to do icebreakers, but I feel like, I don't know if there's even really a need to break the ice with your ass.
No.
Because you be mad
the way that Nia broke the ice when she first came in, my first time meeting her, she was like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't really listen because I haven't been on, so I'm just kind of tight. But it was low-key my fault. I've been trying to stay on brand.
I never listen. I don't want to know y'all formula. I just want to be surprised.
Yes. And then, of course, I got the bad. She's like, bitch, I know you in real life. Why am I just coming on now? This episode, goddamn.
Well, be happy that you're coming on when we lit.
Oh, we is lit now, bitch.
No, but bitch, I'm gonna support you regardless. I like the glow up. Come on. So you right.
That's why she unfollowed you.
This is a good time. I unfollowed
like,
everybody.
Fuck this bitch.
Everybody.
So what we like to do, just to kind of, start conversation in the show sometimes, we have a segment called Vanilla Shit. And in Vanilla Shit, we find articles, in which touch on anything sex related. This one I actually ran across on time.com. It says, why getting back together with your ex may be bad for your health.
Bitch, that did not need to be an article. All you gotta do is ask. What the fuck?
No. Ask every woman out there
I've
who's
legit
done
lost
it.
my hair from stress.
What's crazy is, so they did a study, and it actually showed that people who go back to their exes
die faster.
No. Well, they have a case of anxiety, depression. They tied it to mental health crazily. And to me, it was kind of crazy because we talk about it all the time, and I've been talking about it with my friends lately. All the niggas in my phone right now are niggas who are 10 years ago, 7 years ago, 5 years ago. They're all
you gotta
back.
get rid of all of them niggas.
She
You
like
really have
them.
to reset the black book.
And so then I was thinking, as I was reading this, I said, am I depressed or anxious? Do I have a mental health issue that I keep going back to the niggas in my past?
Yeah, you gotta let them go.
So so I wanted to have that conversation.
You know what? She reminded me when we had Amelia Ortiz on. She was like, you need to cut cords. Cut your cords with everybody because of toxic shit.
So how do you get past really a nigga? Get past him,
I get a new one that's way better than the last one.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie to you, bitch. That shit ain't that easy.
Right.
See me. Okay, boom. Let's go.
I'll be alone first.
We're talking We're talking thought days for me.
Okay,
right?
thought days. We're gonna go to during the whole phase. Let's go.
Right, during my whole phase, right? I would it was a thing oop, got a new nigga, gotta say bye.
But and when you said bye, you never went back.
No, I mean, if the new nigga start acting up, right,
you go back to the old nigga. That's what I'm talking about.
For 2 seconds though, until the next nigga, and then he goes
back. But see,
back.
if you go back to the old nigga, you go back to the most recent one before. I'm not going back in the catalog.
I'm not going back to the third
archives.
X.
Oh, see,
Like,
I
if, like for
do.
example, I don't fuck niggas that haven't seen new titties. I've had these tits for 5 years. If I
Well, see, that's
Oh,
how
that's
I
a
feel.
fact.
But see, that's how I
Because
feel
a lot
right
of
now.
niggas fuck T-Pearls but didn't fuck Nia Lee. And a lot of niggas fuck Nia Lee but they didn't get to OG. So
Oh,
it's like,
see, but that's how I feel now
it's a
too.
phase.
Like there is something about me where I'm like, fuck you. If you wasn't fucking with me when I was fat, I ain't finna fuck you now. And so now that I lost this weight, I only want to fuck with niggas that fucked me when I was fat.
no.
So
they don't
I'm gonna
deserve
tell
the
you where
glow
my
up.
new line is. Now, if you guys watched Consent Special on Vice, we were only on there for like 2 or 3
We was
minutes.
on HBO. Go
but it
ahead with the
legit-
humble flex.
It elevated my pussy. Because the nigga texted me that, like, what you been up to? I'm like, the fuck?
I was just on HBO.
Nigga, TV. Motherfucker. Pay per pussy view. I was pissed. I was like acting brand new. My mom was on Facebook talking about, everybody go look at my daughter.
Yeah, I know. My mom
No,
too.
I get off on like now, especially because I had such a checkered thought history past. I get
What's
off
a
on
checkered thought?
Wait,
checkered
was your
thought
wholeness
is like
deleted?
I was hopping everywhere. Was my
Okay.
wholeness
Was your wholeness deleted? Do you believe in that
Wholeness
wholeness
being
deleted
deleted?
phase?
No,
Or
I
wholeness ain't
don't
real.
want my
No?
shit to be deleted. It was there. That's part of my resume because that's how I landed my
You know,
nigga.
I
The
got
trust-
really
Oh,
high the
that's
other
part
night.
of the resume.
And I
Yeah,
wanted
the
to do
tricks
an
that I've
episode about
learned in
hoe
the-
legends.
Yeah.
This is probably
Definitely.
the hoest
Like,
legend
I
in
legit
New York.
got
but in
so
a good
high,
way.
I was
in a-
typing them all out
low
in my
key
phone.
thought in this way. I do it with my shit with finesse. Like a lot of ladies now are like too like everybody in your business.
Too extra. Too
Yeah,
extra.
I do my
We
shit.
never
with finesse.
had
Elaborate
that
for a
image
second.
yet,
What do you mean
son.
they're too? What's it? Would you
Like
did a
that.
hand
All right,
movement?
boom. Back when I was a stripper, right?
This is so New York. All right, boom.
Bust it. Like, back when I was a stripper, I definitely never posted like spread eagle, like yo, come to the strip club. Like
Right.
I was like side booty cheek. You know what I'm saying?
Side booty
but now
cheek
today,
with
bitches
dripping.
is on the internet like, here's my pussy, here's my titties, here's my. And it's
Do
like,
you still think like showing less is more? Is that why you say that?
Yeah, I do like it. It's cute. It's good.
I appreciate that coming from a former hoe. You know why?
Mhm.
Because some bitches be like, "Oh, do whatever you want." Da, 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 da.
No.
But sometimes it is nice. You can still be a hoe and show a little.
I like back in the days. To me, I feel like I was the thought that got wifey treatment sometimes.
So how does that happen?
Because I did less is more. Like nobody really associated with me with like hoe shit like that too much. Aside from the fact of me
But
being
hoes
a
can still get
stripper.
wife.
Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously,
obviously, but you see the ring, bitch. A big one.
I mean, like
bitches
all
are
out there
gay.
hoes. Like if your
Yeah.
pussy's on the screen, I still think you can get it.
Yeah.
And I
mean,
only
to
say
each
that
his
because
own.
I'm in fear of my
personal
nudes
thing,
leaking.
It's like I just never was comfortable like going around like I be fucking niggas like
Yeah, nah.
I ain't gonna lie, we do that, so you can't say nah.
Who?
What you
I
mean?
That's
fucking
y'all
the same
shit.
nigga, bitch.
Yeah, but we be talking about our pussy.
But I don't think there's anything wrong with talking about our pussy.
I mean, we talk about a lot about our sex, bro. Like, so
But
we.
this
But
is your
us having
job.
sex
This
don't-
your
It is our
platform. This is what y'all
job,
do.
but that's what other bitches be saying too.
What?
This is their persona, so this is why they do that. Like,
no, I know Mandy. Mandy
no,
definitely.
no, 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 no. I'm not talking
Hey,
about.
bitch. Calm
I'm
that
talking
shit
about. You
down.
said bitches be out here talking about how they be fucking being
Yeah.
hoes, blah blah blah. Bitches do that because they feel like that's their brand.
I don't know.
Look at Cardi B. It wasn't her
Alright.
job to talk about crazy like that, but people liked it because they feel like it's organic.
Mm.
Bitches legit feel, in my opinion, I think girls put it out there because they feel like it's better for me to say it than you to call me.
Yeah,
one.
that's their own personal thing. Me personally, I don't think so, and I think that's why I had so much longevity in the stripper world, in my stripper career. Like I always reinvented myself, and like you knew I was fucking because like I never act like I'm an angel. My nigga know I wasn't angel shit. He wasn't no fucking angel. But I think that not everybody be in my business and people kind of hearing like, yo, this bitch got bomb ass pussy. But
What's stripper
who fucked
longevity?
it? Having a consistent 6 years of making 20,000 or better on your birthday.
When you
Yeah,
see, I
bitch.
watched
You,
5 times
you
in
used
a
to
month,
tell me that shit when you went to
20,000 on your
Vegas.
birthday.
Didn't you make
She
like
knows,
60 in
yeah.
Vegas or some shit like
Yeah,
that?
Vegas
Like
was-
Labor Day weekend. I was
Can
like,
I ask you the
God
life
damn.
cycle? I watched this thing called Hot Girls Wanted, and they talked about porn stars life cycles. How it's like 3 months, and then a girl who's in the middle 6 months, and then a good porn star is gonna be in their game a year. What's like
Porn stars? That's it?
well, because you get amateur and they try out a few videos and then it's done. For a stripper, what's like the short term life? Like how what do you think?
All my stripper friends been strippers over 10 years.
That's a fact. All my stripper friends been stripper friends for
For
mad
like
years.
10 years, bro.
I think as long as you still making money, go ahead and get it. But you should definitely, there should be a point that you evolve and you have something else going on outside of there. Because, like, you know, I would take breaks and shit like that. So I think that you have longevity as long as you stay exclusive sometimes. So that's what
like
works for me.
stripping is your only job.
Yeah, like if stripping, like, to me, I feel like, you know, niggas was fucking with me, throwing me money and shit like that because, like, after a while, like, I start traveling and being out in different places and I put myself in different positions and I start branding myself. So now niggas was coming in not necessarily trying to throw money at the baddest bitch. They wanted to be affiliated with me because not only am I a stripper, now I'm going out with different celebrities and I'm getting on TMZ and things like that. So this
You like
is
Black China,
while I was a
tip
stripper.
Miami stripper.
Before Black China was Black China. You know what I'm saying?
She
No
said
shade to her.
The OG bitch.
Yeah,
there's
like
a reason why the OG is
Listen,
dead.
I'm from the South. So I don't know, like,
yeah.
I'm serious because you know how, like, each state got their stripper
I
star.
believe
They
like
do.
I was the first celebrity stripper. Because when I started dancing, right, I started dancing at 17, honestly. Like, I'm way younger than what people fucking assume me to be now. But I started dancing at 17. This is when people still was like, oh, ho is not like acting crazy.
I think you
and now they're all trying to catch up and stuff like that.
26. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
An OG bitch and an OG.
But like,
Probably because of how you talk.
like an OG.
Yeah, but I think, like, you know, like, I realized how to finesse niggas. You know what I'm saying? And you can't fuck every nigga, so you got to hang out with other bitches that want to fuck the niggas that you be around.
Oh, that's
so that is why I was able to be out and around certain rappers and different things, you know what I'm saying, different people, because it wasn't necessarily I was fucking everybody.
Were you known, or is there, like, a certain rapper that you was in your clique that people knew, like somebody that put you on, basically?
I hung around Fab and Meek a lot, and Jadakiss. Fab, Meek, and Jadakiss are like the top 3 rappers that people affiliate.
Yeah, you got
with.
songs and shit with them too.
Yeah, I got.
Oh, you have
with-
songs with them? That's dope.
Yeah,
she kinda
not with Meek though.
this.
No, not with Meek yet.
Oh, she said yeah. So we gonna go ahead and get into this, and I love that we're gonna be able to talk about this actually. So what we do also is a kink of the week.
Let me pull the picture out.
No, okay, that's fine. Wait, are you gonna? You know we recording this, right?
Yeah, I'm going to turn the phone.
Oh, okay. Wait, you gonna show the camera?
I'm going to show it to Naya. You seen
Yeah,
them.
let me see.
Oh.
What is this?
Okay, well let's go ahead
An
into the
embarrassing
kink.
thing.
It's not embarrassing.
It's in the way she bringing it up. She's like, I got the perfect kink after this. Go ahead, bitch.
So the kink of the week for this week, guys, is called xenophilia. It is an intense attraction towards people from other cultures or strangers. I actually brought this up because I wanted a way to politically.
I think we all in this room have that.
I think no, but I don't know if you just recently heard. So we talked about it on a Patreon episode, but the Guys We Fuck podcast is like super in fire because how she was talking about a black man. So when she brought this up, I was like, oh my God, I don't want us.
I said it. I said, dude, how do I stay away from, like, sounding like I'm fetishizing? Because, so I'm going on a date tomorrow with an Asian dude.
An Asian bitch.
And
Look like her
first of all, we are all watching Insecure, and he kind of looked like Andrew.
Okay.
Actually, he's hotter than that.
I mean,
He's cute
It's not
as
my.
fuck.
It's not my type.
He's not bad looking. I get it.
That's he fine. He's not my type.
He's not my type either, though.
He looks like Andrew, but more masked, I think, in the face. He has, like, that defined jawline, if y'all are trying to figure out what he
Actually,
looks like.
she said she want a nigga that look like Juntao from motherfucking Rush Hour.
He was
Juntao.
bald.
Juntao.
But stop.
I'm sorry.
So-
See, I don't know what we can get out. Oh, bitch. I mean,
Listen, Asian people are people of color too, bro. So here's the thing. I've never been with an Asian, male or female.
Well, I was with a Thai guy,
Sorry, woman or
but
man?
he's mixed with black, so we said that doesn't count.
Well, see, here's the thing, because I was like, he's Japanese. She's like, he looks like he's mixed with European, or he look half white.
He look
He
half
does.
white. He look half white, right?
But that's just because you think he don't look Asian enough, which is a problem and very problematic thinking, because
is
bitches
this-
tell us
can
we ain't
say
black
this?
enough.
Can we say Asian enough?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's what she's saying that you
that
think.
when you said he must be Asian and white, it's just implied that he's not Asian
So
enough.
are you to the
but people do that to us all the time. So I think it's fucked up to be like,
Well, so you just got some black dick. You clearly like pink dick. So is this
You like pink chick
She-
over
she be
black
fucking-
chick?
she be
hold on.
fucking mad
I'm
pink
gonna
dick.
stop you right there because you really getting on my nerves with this shit.
What I do? You do fuck pink dick.
The last 2 dudes that I dated seriously were white, and now everybody thinks I fucking cast black men off the island. Just to be fucking clear,
I just said
the
you
first
just
man
fucked
in my
with.
life. I got my virginity, taking my black man. I've been with more black men.
I'm aware of
when I
this.
moved, but no.
I'm saying
It's not
recently.
necessarily you. It's just the idea that's on this podcast, and I'm tired of it. So I'm blocking the shit out all y'all to be like, I would come at you, but you don't fuck with niggas. First of all, I do, but I've just been in my Euro realm. Now I'm moving on to Asia. Calm down. I'll be back.
You'll be back to Africa.
I fucked some Africa.
So do you have any concerns or things like? Do you watch Asian porn? Like, is it something to where you feel like he would be able to arouse you? Because like white guys, I don't think my pussy would get wet.
Like, I think he's so fucking hot. So I'm like, it's not necessarily.
He would turn you on.
I'm scared of Asian guys because of the stereotype of supposedly they have small dicks.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because
the thing is, I was worried about that when I fucked my first white guy, and I was like, oh. So I think, but no, on average though, like per country, right? Like in general. I think it's Black and Latino countries have the biggest dicks. I think it's Congo, then Venezuela, then something else in Africa. But I'm not that worried about it. Plus, he's tall.
No,
I asked him how tall he was. He's 6'2". So he's already beaten one stereotype.
He has beaten a stereotype.
So fuck it. Like I'm not gonna worry about that bullshit. The only thing is I felt fucked up. I'm just gonna say this, y'all don't come for me. I feel like I'm a white person trying so hard not to offend somebody black, and I'm gonna tell you why. There's this bar so lit called the Stray Light. It's a hidden bar in Chinatown. And I invited him there. And I was like...
You invited him to Chinatown?
But see, now I'm like, oh, should I not have done that? Maybe he's going to think... And I don't want to do that because I feel like white men have done that with me. Like, oh, we want to get chicken? I mean, not like that.
Chicken, right. That's what I'm saying.
So I don't want to, like, wrap my head around that, like, bullshit of trying to be so PC when I know I'm respectful and I'm be fine.
I think go ahead and just let it flow. And then if he does get offended, then you let him know, like, yo...
He can say some shit to me.
Yeah.
But first of all, his hair is way more...
Would you be with him or do you just want to fuck him for research?
Right.
I'll be honest. Like, ultimately, in my mind, like, yes, I want a black man, but... Because I just really don't want to deal with bullshit in my life with having to explain everything. But, I mean, I don't know. He seems dope. Like, today, it's Columbus Day, and we were both...
I think it's research.
I think
we were talking about how Columbus is a piece of shit, right? It's Indigenous People Day. And I'm like, okay, he woke. He's also a
that
POC.
make him woke because he know about Columbus Day?
Oh, he was like schooling me on Indigenous people, how like people of color have like discovered every kind of land and white people are trash. And I was like, oh, I like him.
Okay. All right. That works. That works. I'm trying to think. Have you ever like seen, I guess, someone from another culture and wanted to date them just because they were a part of another culture?
Yeah, in Dubai. Like,
oh, yeah. But is it because they got money? Because I feel like that's like...
No.
No, they're actually, some of them are beautiful.
They are beautiful. Like, they look really, really, really good. Like, their skin complexion. To me, they're like because, okay, I had a Puerto Rican phase, like, when I was younger. Like, I love Puerto Rican dudes. Then once I started, in my beginning of my dancing career, I loved the Dominican niggas from Uptown. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God, I've never had these phases.
But I did like the
Have
Dominican.
Have you been with a Latino?
No, I've never had these phases. No.
You never had a Dominican?
I mean, Dominican and black. Or like Puerto Rican and black. Thai and black. Black and white.
Hold on, let me tell you why I do like guys like those guys over there in like the Middle East and shit like that. Because to me, I had like the Puerto Rican Dominican phase, and then of course I love black men. And to me, they're like a blend of like a black man and a Spanish man, but like they're not Spanish.
But they're not Spanish or black.
Yeah, and then of course they might have some money, but like really though, on the surface, like they dead look mad sexy.
I love the eyebrows of Middle Eastern people in general, women. Men.
I like the facial hair.
It's funny to me. I don't know if this will count. It's
I like
the
strong
eyebrow
faces.
They have hearts.
So the definition mentioned culture. See? And I think you put me on this. I kind of started becoming attracted because I didn't see it until it was up here. I love black men with the little... what you call it, the Muslim things on their head.
Oh,
yeah,
cookies.
I don't know, but that to me is like another culture. They Muslim, but they're black
with the Muslim thing on their head.
No, but I didn't, and like you kind of even introduced me like when we used to go out, she'd be like, "There's mad Muslim blacks."
You know what's the
in
interesting
Jersey.
thing about this?
Muslim niggas is fire.
No, you put me on. You put
like
me
the
on.
black Muslims.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they just can't be. The only thing I fear with like black Muslim men is like
they went to jail first. Is that where they all convert?
No,
that was not what I was gonna say.
I know.
I got how you said that. I was gonna say I feel like they're a little too like old school in values, like being. You have to be the woman. You have to do this.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Me and the only issue that I do have with that, and I remember I felt bad. So Naya took me to breakfast one time with one of her old niggas.
You know what she's talking about?
No, well I don't know.
Bring more details because we don't.
Yeah, I know.
With a couple of my old
it was
niggas.
It was breakfast. It was breakfast, and it was a Muslim nigga.
Oh,
and I felt bad because bitch, I want real bacon.
Bacon?
And I felt bad.
Oh yeah, I do know.
Was that a problem?
So I ordered the bacon, but I felt bad because I know you're supposed to be respectful. Like it happened another time. I was talking to this other nigga. He was actually a ball player, but was Muslim or of Muslim religion, and bitch, I ordered a grilled cheese and it had ham in it. And then I kind of felt bad.
Disrespectful.
Wait, why is that disrespectful?
Because you're not supposed to. Because even you eat turkey bacon.
So? I mean, are you?
No, but see,
you can't eat pork in my house.
But that's your house.
But before you convert it to
even if we're paying for it, like if I'm at dinner.
Oh yeah, her nigga paid for it. And I felt bad. He had to pay for my bacon.
Yeah, like that's the disrespectful part of it. Like that's how you gonna ask a Muslim to pay for?
You know what? So my father is Israeli. My mom is black. And my dad eats kind of kosher, right? So he doesn't eat pork. He doesn't mix meat and cheese. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a grown woman. I be paying some of their bills now. I be eating that shit, bro.
What else did I went on a? It wasn't a date. It was like a business meeting or something. I forgot what religion he was. But he kind of looked at me sideways because I had shellfish. He went into a whole goddamn spiel. You know, those are like roaches, like they're the bottom. What culture is good? What culture can't you have shellfish? It's some type of Christian religion. Maybe Islam. Is that how much different is that from Muslim?
No, Islam is Muslim.
Oh, it is. So
really?
I don't think he's Muslim.
What do you mean? Is
Islam? I'm about to say I gotta
y'all
go
are
home, man.
fucking with me right now. Y'all did not know that.
Because I'm like a bitch just fucked up some shrimps the other day. I don't know.
See, this is why we need a producer. Where's Savon at when you need him? Goddamn, we
my
need to
nigga,
look
he
that
eats
shit
crab
up.
legs.
My nigga, you knew Islam and
You didn't know that? That's
Islamic. You've never heard that together.
Whatever. I'm not religious. I told y'all I don't do religion. So even like when people be trying, come on. I'm
agnostic and I don't believe. And
I'm not religious. Okay, I'm learning. I'm still learning. Goddamn it.
I do want to say one thing. I wanted to try to figure out because like where is the borderline between fetishizing and being into other cultures, right? Like, can I want to explore but not be fetishizing? And that's the thing. What exactly is fetishizing?
What you think?
Thin line.
Because I feel like if white girls want black men, it's
because
looked at as like they're fetishizing black men. But
no,
then
I
it's
think
like
they just want some of that big dick. And
not all of them got big dick though. Come on.
That's right. But like big, like to me, it's like
think
if you want a guy with money, like if money is your thing, you'll go with like any race if money is your thing. And if you going for big dick, 9 times out of 10, you'll lean to the.
I'll tell you what fetishizing is.
Like,
fetishizing is when that's all you need is sex from that person. Right? Because a lot of white men that are into black women just want to fuck them and then they're done.
Right. They
White girls that are doing that, they wouldn't date them. So I think that's the fetishizing thing when it's just a fantasy.
You're getting smart, bitch. That's kind of good. You did
that
that by yourself?
You know what I'm saying, bitch?
Okay, no, that is because I like.
That's it though.
Or you feel like you have to sneak because that's what you want, but technically you wouldn't be with it, or you wouldn't bring them to your parents' homes or anything like that.
Yeah, fetishes usually people are secretive about their
secretive
fetishes.
about it, right?
So if it's something that you're like tiptoeing on, then yeah, it's probably a fetish.
Oh shit! God,
damn, bitch, we thought you lost weight. The fucking chair just collapsed.
Whoa, man. I put my foot behind it and I pulled the goddamn little leather shit. I was like, God damn. I'm over here playing with my own feet, playing footsies and shit.
Booty bandit.
Yes. Nah, but it's crazy. But I'm not.
So let me ask you then we're talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that you know a white guy that only dates black girls.
I do know a guy that did that.
Would you be
is that fetishizing even though he's in relationships with them?
What'd you say?
Is that fetishizing? Even though he's in
No, because he like, you know, because I dated this guy that I'm talking about, right? And at first I was like looking at this nigga like, what the fuck is like, what's your thing? Because that's the only white guy I ever dated. Like, seriously, in my house, met my mom, like all of this. But like his whole past is like what is black girls. So he goes out on dates, all like he's not embarrassed about it. He's not ashamed about it.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say that.
So, but no, a lot of people do say like when white guys are like only with black women, it's a thing. But I think the thing is to make sure that like we all understand that preference and like your surroundings are a thing. For example, Sam Whiteout.
Not only that, our goddamn camera guy.
What?
We was talking earlier. You Indian, right? We was talking. He's never dated another Indian.
Really?
But he looks at himself as black. I was like, ooh, all the black girls like playing in your hair, right? Okay, not only black girls.
I fuck with him for saying that.
He was like, stop,
shut your fucking mouth, bitch.
Wait, not black, but he's dated everyone.
Do you think that has something to do with you not being the textbook Indian guy?
Wait, why? What do you mean textbook
Where
Indian?
Where are you from, Brooklyn?
Look at what he's wearing.
I'm from Lyon, but I'm from like West Bay, which is
We should all be feminists is his
No,
t-shirt.
I'm being dead ass
Okay, no,
serious.
that makes
like
sense.
textbook Indian, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, Akash talks about how he's a comedian, not a doctor, and how he's like...
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes
Which
sense.
is why I said
So
with
could he
Sam,
not bring
Sam
it to
lives in
because-
Harlem, Sam's sitting here.
Went to a HBCU.
I would
I
think
think it's a lot with environment.
ass white guy too, like a white guy that'd be like, yo, like
I hate
he would never say
them.
nigga, of course.
He was like, Tommy.
Yeah, like exactly
Oh,
like
wait,
that.
no,
like
Tommy said nigga on the episode,
Wait,
though.
did he?
I Googled it, and apparently... I said, did anyone else catch this? So I Googled it, and apparently it came out in the acting scene, and it wasn't in the script, and they chose to leave it.
That's trash.
good.
But...
That's
Wait,
good
look.
TV. Like, that's good
No,
TV.
that's, wait.
So it's funny
You
because
think that's
this
like
is
If it
what...
wasn't in the script, that's kind of crazy.
So this is
that
how-
means he be saying
He
that
said
shit.
to something like to Ghost, like, yeah, nigga, we family, like that. And I think
he was in character mode.
he was.
But
and imagine
I
if you were
don't
in
know.
this hood ass movie, you can't. That's like one of your white friends slip it and say nigga in a song. It's not like they called you a nigga, but they just in the song, bro. They at the
Yeah.
concert and they're like, "What up, my nigga?"
What are you gonna do if you?
I mean, I ain't gonna do nothing, but I know I was in Vegas and I was talking to this couple from Canada, and I think because me and my friend were black, they just felt so comfortable. They dropped the N-bomb like fucking 4 times to where I just felt uncomfortable talking to them.
You gotta say something.
yeah,
Ju-
you gotta
Dub
know.
is
I
talking.
don't like. I don't like when you're too comfortable with.
Why are
saying
you
that.
saying
Like,
nigga?
Yeah, I don't.
These niggas that I was just
To
like,
me,
oh
I feel
nah.
like Tommy probably was in character mode.
I went to a concert with a white friend of mine who shall remain nameless, and we got real fucked up. And he looked at me, he was like, "Dude, I love you." I said, "Love you too." And he goes, "Let me just get one." I said, "One what?" And he goes, "Never mind." So then 10 minutes go by. I said, "Were you asking me to say nigga?" He's like, "Absolutely not. I mean, unless you want me to."
What? Funny
He's
as
like-
fuck.
And then, so we were at Migos. And I saw him the whole time, and he was like in it, and he was like, "Ugh," and he was holding it back, and I felt
Oh
bad.
yeah, nah, no,
but he didn't
no
say
pass, bro.
I'm trying
because
to
the thing
think
is, you
how the
can't give a
Migos,
pass
like-
because then you know what's gonna happen the next time. You're gonna end up saying it
Do
on.
Migos say nigga a lot?
They say
Hell
nigga in
yeah,
songs.
isn't there a whole song, nigga?
It wasn't like
not
I
Migos,
think it
though,
was
is
just.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
They
I
definitely-
listen to
they
your
gotta
niggas.
say
Well,
nigga.
we're going to go ahead. Before we get into the
All
horrible
of these
decision,
niggas that
guys,
come from
y'all, we got an ad for the week, and we want to let y'all know it's some dope shit. We
I'm
have
so
actually,
excited.
I'm really excited. So we've dropped other podcasts on this platform before, and a lot of you guys have really enjoyed the ones that we have suggested you guys to listen to. I know that you guys are always looking for something new to listen to. So there's actually a new podcast coming out, y'all, called Purple Panties. It is a new erotic fiction podcast created by my favorite New York Times bestselling author, Zane. I told y'all I feel like that's why I'm such a hoe, because I was reading Zane in the 10th grade.
Yo, but for
Maybe
real,
me
though,
too. As a
what a
10-year-old.
new school way for Zayn to come back. I was listening to Insecure, and Molly was like, "You ain't gonna throw this out." She's like, "Bitch, Zayn is
It's
timeless."
Zane. You don't
It is
throw
timeless,
Zane
yeah.
out.
I used to sneak and read a couple pages. My mom was reading.
Speaking of Molly for Insecure, she was dating that Asian nigga. It's pretty much my life for real now.
Yeah, it's like so anyways, guys, if y'all want to check out a new podcast, it is called Purple Panties. And so let me go ahead and let y'all know what a little bit it's like. It's actually it's a scripted erotic fiction. On the outside, Maddox, Lauren, and Stephanie go against the grain when it comes to sex. But as relationships shift and physical change, can they keep up with the facade? Follow them on their journey as they navigate their professional and personal lives. The sun
Now I'm gonna tell
isn't
y'all
the
what it's
only
really
thing
about.
hot in Atlanta.
So I listened to this shit and it's fucking lit. Like
No,
the
it is.
production value is so dope. So I'm listening to it on the train, and it starts off with this stud, and she was like talking about her strap and shit like that, and how she's gonna fuck this bitch. And then they start fucking, right? And they're like fucking, and I had to look around the train because like it was like full on moaning, and I was like, oh my
In
god,
your
yeah,
ears.
people gonna
See,
think
that
you're a
shit's gonna
weirdo.
get, that
It
shit's
was-
gonna make me wet in my
bro.
bed.
I was so horny I had to turn it off, but it was so well made. Like I felt like I was watching TV but didn't need to see it. Like
I'm excited.
that's my first
I'm
scripted
gonna
podcast
definitely
I
try
fully
to
listened
go
to.
get this. But
It
then
was
again,
very
I
good.
gotta get on it. It's like,
yeah,
And then
right
you know what?
now,
It was
it's
30
good.
minutes. It was short enough. Like I love it. The sound of like it really is like the actors are good in
I'm
it.
super excited, and
And
I
it's
read,
Zane, so you know it's gonna be good.
I read some more into it, and even like one of the cliffhangers is like, what happens when you find out the man of
Yeah.
your dreams is a woman. So it's some real good shit. It takes place in Atlanta. Super dope. You guys can listen to Purple Panties now on Stitcher Premium. So for a free month of Stitcher Premium, guys, go to purplepantiespodcast.com and use promo code HORRIBLE. WHOREIBLE. That's horror. IBLE. So go again, guys, onto purplepantiespodcast.com and use that promo code to receive your free month of Stitcher Premium.
We didn't ask you to sing it.
You finished or you done?
Oh no, bitch! I'll
Okay.
keep going if
You
I
finished or
fucking
you
want
done?
to.
Oh, okay, just asking. Anyways, I'm gonna continue
Promo
speaking
code
to
shut your
Naya
ass
for
up.
the rest of this episode. No, let me stop.
You're stupid.
Anyways, guys, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the horrible decision for this week, and I'm super excited to have this conversation. So, if you guys do not follow Naya, not only is she like an OG in real life, was a stripper, now a rapper on TV. Y'all can see her really everywhere. She's also a mom. And y'all know me and Weezy, we be talking about whole shit, but we don't have kids. So a lot of our listeners do have kids and kind of want to worry, like not worry, but kind of want to have us discuss how to stay sexy after having a baby. And you're also in a relationship, so I wanted to get into that.
Right.
So I guess what do you think was one of the biggest changes with you after having your baby, and even your body, how your
we're getting
insecurity,
into
all
this
of that.
vagina, okay? So this is, everyone tells you, like, when you're about to give birth and stuff, they're like, contractions, but, and you should know this because you are going to push a baby through your vagina.
Right.
No one tells you that you truly could possibly be ripped from the rooter to the fucking tutor. So
What do you mean?
when I
Oh my God,
gave
I
birth,
heard about all
they had to cut me, right, like in my area to like make more space for my baby to come out.
Guess they're gonna go listen to Zayn
So-
now. 'Cause they're done with us.
So I had a couple stitches down there that I needed to heal. So I had to definitely sit out and wait and stuff like that.
Did you feel like shit got knocked around when the baby came out?
It was bad. Honestly, the first 6 months after having my child, it was the worst. It was the worst. Sex was horrible.
Why?
It was, you just don't feel like your vagina. It took my vagina, I would say, like 10 months to get back to normal.
But hold on. So you push the baby out, right? Does it feel like you're taking the shit out of your pussy?
No, I took a epidural, so I didn't feel shit. I didn't feel anything, and that's another thing. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking at her. The baby comes out, or the baby's crowning or whatever. And she's like, "Give me the scissors," and I'm like, "For what?" And she's just like,
No.
and I'm like, bitch, it's not that much space between the vagina and the ass. I didn't
Wow,
know
I need
that
to
there's
adopt.
a lot of space once your vagina expands between the pussy and the ass. And this bitch is like,
Wait, she cut between your pussy and your ass?
They have to. They have to get well.
You have to, like she has to make it like.
Holy.
So I did an
excuse
Insta
me?
Live about with just
Yeah.
girls in it, right? And it was so fun. It was only like 50 people in there, and we were just all. It was me and a friend of mine who had a baby. We were talking with women about all of the questions they had about vaginas, and she
Vagina
was,
got to heal after a baby.
yeah, and she was saying
Then
how
the
like
sex comes back on. Really heal your vagina. Because I wanted to fuck like 3 weeks later. And my man is like, babe, like they told us we had to wait at least 6 weeks and you should wait a little bit longer because you got stitches. I was like, nah, nigga.
Now,
I'm
does
horny.
it feel looser?
And so I did. I had sex at 3 weeks.
You did have sex at 3
I
weeks.
did.
Did,
I
did,
attempted
did
to.
it
It
feel
was-
like it went back down? How long does it take for a vagina to get back
inside
down?
of my vagina, the inside of my vagina to me pretty much like went back like normal. It was really the outside,
muscle.
like the going in, like going in it, like the entrance of my grand opening, like that shit was all fucked up. Like my curb appeal wasn't.
did you consider
horrible.
vaginoplasty or whatever?
Nah, because it like the aesthetics was still good, but just like that one, the little area between the vagina and the asshole,
Yeah.
the pussy hole and the vagina hole. Was
So I
like a
wanted to
little
bring something
compromise.
up that I don't know if you remember, and I want to talk about it because I wonder if other people have the same feeling. Do you remember when you were saying like, I'm not fucking nobody that's had kids?
Yeah, I used to, yeah.
Now, what scared you about it?
I don't know. You know, it's crazy because then I told you I fucked the nigga with his baby mama and she had mad kids with him.
And I forgot about it until now because you were like, I don't want it. And then we said Amber
Well,
Rose.
you didn't
said,
want a girl with no kid. Well,
Yeah,
girl as
like,
well.
like,
you talked about
I said-
Beyonce. You said the baby's too new. That's
yeah,
what you
I said once my friends have babies, like, because, you know, I be fucking all my friends.
Right.
But once my friends have kids, I was like, oh, I don't know if I would want to fuck them after a kid. Like,
Not
I don't
right
know.
after me either. Now I like the.
You said 7 years.
and I've had kids,
oh, yeah,
so I
it
kind
took a
of.
while. But then, I mean,
No.
Yeah.
You said that they had to have 7-year-old
I
kids.
said 7-year-old kids. Like, once they were.
All right, 7 is too long, but I say at least a 2-year-old.
But what's the scary, what's the
two.
scary
Yeah,
thing, though?
me
Like,
too.
do you think about, like, because not like you putting your dick in it. Like, are you worried
I'm
about.
not. You're
your
right.
face,
Your
bro.
face, though, is in it, bro.
I know, but I'm saying for the tightness,
then I'm
it's
down
not
there
really
and I'm-
relevant for, like,
A tightness
lesbian
is
sex.
But I mean, my whole face is down there, and I just know a whole ass human being just came out your
Yeah, I
pussy.
couldn't
Like,
eat a vagina.
See, you
that
either
birthday
the-
cake. And I sis got to give 2 years, especially going through it. My personal. Her child better be like 2 years and better, maybe even 3.
Look at
Why
your
2
face.
years? But, like, what is it, though?
Because I know what I went through and how my healing process. I don't want. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't
You
want
about to
it.
make me request a C-section with this talk.
I don't want it.
Keep it 100.
Yeah, I don't want it.
Now, what do you think? was the biggest issue with, like, did you have any kind of, like, body image issues? Were you feeling a certain way?
Yeah, I gained a lot of weight, but I mean, my dude is like into like all my body types, big, small, little, whatever. He never makes me feel no type of way, so that helped. But honestly, my biggest thing was letting the pussy heal, because I fuck crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I like turning up. But when your vagina's broken for like 6-8 months in a relationship, that's
now when it comes to
6-8
like
months was horrible. Our sex life.
So like you had the baby, you pushed him out, right? And then like, how did you get to go back? Because, you know, you've talked about threesomes and things like that you've had with your man. Could you go back into that after the baby? How did that?
Yeah, we had threesomes after the baby. We had threesomes before. I think the number one thing when it comes to threesomes, whether the woman has to want it. Like, I tell girls that all the time. Like, don't try to have a threesome with your nigga because you think like, oh, I got to be this fun turn-up girl. Then this bitch comes in the room and you're like in the corner crying somewhere because you emotionally could not handle this.
So we get asked
I like bitches because I like bitches, and I like threesomes because I like threesomes. It's not like, let me have a threesome to lock my new dude down.
We get asked this a lot. How do you bring it up with your partner about wanting to have a threesome?
Oh, I'll be like, babe, you want to fuck a bitch tonight?
Let's do it in reverse with a dude. What about a dude that's never, and by the way, we have already talked about this, but y'all niggas ask the same question every week. So let's go in reverse. John wants to fuck me. Oh, no, wait. That's too white.
Yeah, that is weird.
Damn.
Jamel wants to fuck Tiara with another chick. Tiara and him been together for like a year and a half. But he doesn't know how to bring it up without making Tiara feel insecure. So how can he bring this up in a way that'll make her feel comfortable enough? What are the things that he has to do? How should that conversation happen?
Okay, boom. This is what I go off on my dude, right? Like,
okay.
He deletes it now, which gets on my fucking nerves. But I always go into his like cache his history of like what porn he watched to be like, oh, he was looking at Spanish bitches, huh? Gotta go. Let's go fuck a Spanish bitch this week. So I would say for a guy to put like threesome shit like in his thing, and then like purposely let her find it and see what she says, and then you could test the waters there.
I have actually brought the same thing up, saying like I think y'all should watch porn together and be like, what do you think of this?
No, but I don't even think that, because that's like.
But what if the bitch ain't searching through his phone?
I think leave your laptop. Bitches is looking through phone. Leave your laptop open.
Now
go to
hold
the
on.
bathroom.
Let's role play, because I'm gonna give you the reaction that he could say. So you really looking up threesomes? Is that what you want to do with me?
Yeah, bitch. Is you with it or not?
You know what? I think Naya's too New York for this shit.
No,
here's
a
great question Mandy has on here that I like. It says, as a new mom, how does having a baby change your body and your libido? Like, did you find that you wanted more sex or less sex or what?
It goes up and down. Like, before my baby, I was like a little sex kid and I wanted to
definitely
fuck all the time.
Yep.
But now, because you have to take care of a child, you don't have as much energy. So honestly, my sex drive goes up and down ever since.
And it's crazy because I've
never lost it completely.
We had a home mail about that, and I don't think men realized the energy even of being a new mom. Like, yeah, we was probably fucking like rabbits before the baby, but now, and not only that, not only do you have a job, like, and you're always on the go, always somewhere at events or somewhere, you're still the mother of the house, so you're still probably cleaning the house, doing everything about the house, but now you also got to take care of a whole ass human being.
Yeah, and my man is like my second child too. I got to cook. When he comes home, he's like, babe, what we eating? Like, nigga, you done past 15 fast food restaurants. You know I had a full day of work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't understand that sometimes. So that's whatever. Find a balance.
I mean, when you were pregnant, though, did you find that you wanted sex more? They say,
while I was pregnant?
They talk about how pregnant pussy is the best.
Yeah, did he say your pussy felt better while you were pregnant?
I didn't want him to eat me out. That was so weird for me. Like, once the belly started really,
you thought maybe he could see the baby inside?
I was like, no, I couldn't see
what,
it
maybe
anymore.
Maybe he was going to look inside and say hi to his child while
in
he
her
was
stomach.
I mean, I don't know. Why you ain't want him to eat you out?
It fucked my shit up, right? So, you know, I'm very into my body. You know, I try to keep snatch. So I'm into myself. Like, I'll be like, I like fucking in front of a mirror. You know, like, yes, throw that ass.
So you were insecure during?
I didn't like. I'm a. Is it a pillow princess? What is it? Like laying back, getting head? That's
I think so.
Yeah, I like to lay back and get head. I don't really like sitting on faces. I do occasionally, but I don't like it. So when I could come, it's usually on my back. So once the belly start getting to a point where I couldn't even see the top of your motherfucking head, I'm like, this is weird because
you can't even see him anymore. You're just looking at your baby,
and you got the baby bump like moving like, oh, what y'all got going on out there? Like, that was weird. So like the last trimester, it was like a pillow and an ass up in the air, honey. I was like,
Pillow and
because I
an ass
still
in
wanted
the
to
air.
fuck, but I just didn't want no head because it was just weird for me. Like,
So another direction we wanted to take this, because now that you're a mommy, a lot of people, I would say both men and women, feel like once you become a mom, you have to carry yourself a certain way. You have to be a certain way because now you're a mom and you want your child to see this. So could you pull up this picture for me real quick? So I have a photo and we posted it on our Instagram and it got a ton of comments. So because you rap, you're on TV, you are very confident with your body, you wear whatever the fuck you want.
a fact.
And this is probably something similar to some things you've worn before.
So the picture
Right.
is a picture a lot of you guys have seen. It turned into a meme, and the meme says, "Are y'all okay with your wife stepping out like this?" And it's a picture of Gucci Mane with his wife Keisha, and she's wearing a see-through jumpsuit. I mean, she's wearing what it looks like to me underneath his underwear. Like you can't pay
yeah, she does. She does.
got
have
and
pasties.
underwear. And honestly, when I saw this, I was like, I've seen mad chicks in mesh jumpsuits. I don't really know what the big
Right,
deal
I
is.
don't understand, but I think it's now because of quote unquote now she's a wife, so she's
a wife. But you have a ring
always
and
worn
you're
shit like
but
this.
she's also a mother.
Yeah, and she
So
also has
she
a
been a
brand.
mama.
I know,
No,
but
but
that's
she
what,
also has a brand and things like that as well. So like, was she supposed to stop everything?
So
Like,
let me ask you, for our listeners who don't have brands, and maybe they just want to go to the club with their homegirls, and they saw
That's a
someone,
good point.
you know, they asked, they saw someone on Instagram with this, and they was like, I know I would look bomb in that shit too.
I tell them
and
they should get it.
They should get it.
They should get it.
Is this
But
a
only if
conversation
this
you
is
should
who
have?
You are like if like the whole thing is if you are living in your truth and you are in a relationship, they should accept you for who you are. When my
I
dude
like
met
that,
me,
yeah.
I was a fucking thought, and I was willing to stop being a thought if he was willing to stop being a thought because he was a thought. So we got together and we both just love each other and stuff like that. But I didn't have to change the way I dressed. The only thing I had to not disrespect him, and obviously in different aspects, but my clothes, my appearance, the way I speak. Like I asked him sometimes, I'm like, babe, sometimes I'd be like, my thought days on. He's like, I don't care. Like I know you. So when your partner knows the core of you,
I'm only laughing. 'Cause I know you got that hoe in you.
exactly. He's like, I know there's a little hole still in there. It's fine.
Can
I love
I
you,
ask,
baby.
since you said you used to be a thought, he used to be a thought, have y'all ever discussed non-monogamy in open relationships?
He's definitely not with that, and I'm not with that.
But y'all have
both, yeah.
threesomes.
We have threesomes, yeah. Like he can't fuck no bitch when I'm not. No, hell no, that's cheating to me. Yeah, that's cheating.
No, that is.
Okay,
I mean,
we've had out there, and
I
that's
think
another
cheating
thing.
is lying.
That's
So if
that's
that's
another
what your
thing.
rule is, and don't fuck around with me, then that's it.
Yeah, don't
That's
don't have no. And I think it goes both ways. Like in a relationship with me and him, right? It's been pretty public. Everybody knows that we've
Right.
been together, but everybody kind of thinks that we have this perfect thing, right?
Right,
and me and my dude both have had infidelities on both sides.
So you know what makes me
It's
ask?
just not everybody business.
I
want
wanna
to
bring-
We don't black on each other on social media.
I want to bring back that because it just made me think the fact that you did say that. A lot of people say you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Do you think the fact that both of y'all was hoes at
That
one point it helped?
I think it helped because
You
like
both been around the block and you know the bullshit.
yeah.
But you guys
and we
still both cheated. So do you feel like that's always something that you would expect? It, like, so if I didn't have my hoe phase and I done been a hoe and now I'm dating a dude, should he just automatically assume that I'm probably still gonna be a hoe with him?
Like with mine, it was like he knows why I cheated and I know why he cheated, right? And that's why we both were able to move on because we both have flaws into why to make the other person feel insecure to go backtrack and do go back that route. So that's what I'm saying. Like when this shit comes out later on, or even like this shit, like, oh my God, Nia Lee and her man cheated on each other before. This never made it to social media. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
They might try to put a magnifying glass on it. What me and him both know. He knows what he did to provoke me to do it because I thought it was over. Like
You felt like you were
What he
provoked
did-
to cheat?
what he did to
You
me.
sound like a nigga, bro.
No.
I know. What?
Yes.
What you
what
mean
he
I
did
sound
to
like
me,
a nigga?
and I'm
She
not
done-
going. No,
like,
what
like,
he
no, I was he
Mandy,
provoked me.
He provoked me to cheat?
Yes, what he did to me, I'm not going to
You-
fuck up his character and
Right,
stuff like
no, of
that. What he
course.
did to me, me and him was going to be over. Like I was like, you know what? I don't want to be with this nigga no more. So I'm just going to jump out the window. This nigga really ain't going to want to be with me. That's what my thinking was. It's retarded now. I'm like, that was stupid as fuck.
That does.
But I was like, you know what? He think I'm getting back with him? I'm going to fuck somebody.
Oh. What
And
do
it didn't
you
work.
do you feel like if
Like
your
a
partner
revenge cheat?
cheats, I was about to say, yeah, like if your partner cheats, do you feel like you kind of have a pass now to cheat, or how does that? How
I
do you
don't think anybody has a cheating to me is like,
And he didn't cheat first, and then I cheated. He did something. He cheated before I even cheated. Like he cheated on me before.
yeah, like cheating. If like I think something's a real cheat when like you're being deceitful, right? You out
Right.
here not telling me what's going on, blah 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 blah. So like that already hurts one person. Just to hurt back, like nah.
Yeah, that's what we didn't do. I think that's why we able to
So, like,
forgive.
if you cheating as a result because you're angry and it wasn't I don't know.
So let me
It's all
ask,
wrong.
can I ask both of y'all something actually, because we all are friends. I know that both of y'all, even you saying this, you both have been in relationships where your partner has cheated and you stayed with them. What a lot of people feel like once they're cheated on, they can't stay with their partner. So how did both of y'all get past the cheating part?
I think that me and my man was sorry, boo. I'm like
No.
I think that me and my man both were able to get past it because he bought his shit to me, I bought my shit to him, and that's why I think that it didn't make it to social media.
Communication.
Nice. So you told on yourself.
I told on myself. And
That's
he,
a big fucking deal.
and he told on himself.
Because you know what?
Oh, shit.
That's never happened to me, and I think that eliminates the embarrassment.
Yeah,
When you have to find out.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, I felt embarrassed. That was the number one feeling, and I felt like I couldn't go back from that. She was someone I knew. I got cheated on a lot by you know who. But I think the main thing for me is I was younger, and I didn't really forgive at all. Like, I brought it up a lot, and I think that
You do have to forgive.
You can't keep bringing it up.
and I
it
think
does
that's
take
the
time.
thing that really fucked me up because anything. We could be having a great time and I would just bring it
Me
up.
too.
And little things would trigger me. You know what I mean? He cheated on me with a girl that had red hair. If we passed someone in the street, he would watch my demeanor change. Just little things could
Damn.
tick me off. And I
Cameron got nodding his head like, yep, you been cheated on? You been cheated on? Oh, my bad. He's like, I
we
ain't
shut the
answering that.
fuck up?
Right. Can we go back?
but no, I mean
you
that's
have
the
to
thing.
forgive though.
You
Like
do, and that is I think that thing that ruined it. I mean, he wasn't somebody I should have been with, but not forgiving. I mean, because imagine if like you're,
and that's another thing. He
if
didn't fuck none of my friends. I didn't fuck none of his friends. Like that right
he
there.
didn't fuck a friend, but like
we're
we were in
good. Like,
Orlando, it's a
it's
small
not gonna
city,
work.
and like come on, I
Yeah.
knew everybody. You know, I could go to the fucking strip club and see the girl he fucked,
Right.
and that was hard. But yeah, if I ever got cheated on again and I was in a serious relationship, I think the main thing would be is me telling to myself, can I handle this, and am I gonna shut the fuck up and move past it? Because
it do
he
take
started
time,
to
though. It
resent me
takes
for
time.
it too.
Yeah.
I would bring it up out of nowhere, and he's like,
took
God
me,
damn, what can I
it took
do?
me it took me about 8 months to like really, because like you
How
said,
long have you guys been together?
We've been together like 4 years now. So it took me about like 8 months to really digest it and say, he came to me with this. He like, you know what I'm saying? Because he saved me in the embarrassment. So that's really the most leverage that he had in the situation.
Because
Of
you don't
why I
want no
wanted
bitch to
move.
tell you about your own.
You
nigga.
know what? So guess
and,
what?
And another thing too, the fact that it wasn't like a bartender, like because that's what I got cheated on a lot back in the day in my stripper days. 'Cause I always kept a nigga, right? And they would cheat on me with these bitches who, you know what I'm saying? Any nigga they see me with, you already know. Bitches like, oh, he was with Naya. He threw $2 at Naya. I want to fuck her.
That mean he got
and
bread
these
too,
niggas
yeah.
would be so fucking weak. There's this dude, right? I gotta tell y'all this story.
Oh, shit.
You know who I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna give them no names. There was this dude I was dating from Brooklyn, and we, you know, whatever. Me and my girls went to a day party. I call him. I'm like, hey, what you doing? He's like, I'm in the city with some of my friends. Me and my couple girls, we go meet up with them to have dinner. And it's Memorial Day weekend is coming up. And I'm like, look, I'm not going to Miami, but I'm not going to Cancun for Memorial Day weekend, but my girls is going to be out there. I was like, take care of my girls. Like, you know how I am. I'm like, take them in the club. You already know, bitch, we ain't trying to pay for no tables back in the day. Come on.
Never.
So I'm like, look, just take care of my homegirls, you know what I'm saying? Him and his dudes, because it's him and his friends, and it's my friends. So obviously, I'm not saying fuck any of my friends. Just make sure they good in the clubs. They go to Cancun. They come back. One of the extra girls like, you didn't know such and such fuck such and such this weekend? I was like, no.
And it was it was your friend
that I introduced, and I'm like, you know what I mean? So that shit hurts. Like, that's why I'm so happy that my man is not weak for these bitches. Because they be in his DM and shit like that. But he's like,
I used to do things
the
like
moral
that.
of
Actually, I
the
did
story,
that. I did that with Crystal and
saving the embarrassment.
when they went to Orlando, I was like, oh, I knew this drug dealer.
Oh
too,
yeah.
blah, 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 blah.
I feel like the moral of this story is, fellas, if you got a girlfriend and you done cheated on her, you should go to her like a grown-ass man and tell her that you cheated on her. Because as FBI Inspector Gadget-ass bitches that we are, we are going to find out. We always do. We always do.
Always.
So I would
and
say,
you do get a little
Me
more
too, though.
leverage
Even
when
the
you
women
get
too.
when
That's
you
why
telling
I
yourself.
came clean about my shit, because I know that I'm gonna continue to evolve and get bigger and bigger and bigger. And I know that people are gonna try to come in and fuck up the foundation that me and my man has built. Even this interview right in here, like, you know, people are gonna probably try to throw their jabs. But ultimately, at the end of the day, me and my man have a solid fucking foundation. The only people that's gonna break me and my man is gonna be me and my man. When we decide to go separate ways, that's
you're
it.
very public with your relationship, and I actually wanted to bring a question to your ass, Weezy, because we see ourselves becoming more, you know, like bigger and bigger, and there are like so many of our listeners who try to figure out who we're fucking, and because we brag about them, I think you said someone was trying to figure out to even Loverboy.
Yeah.
So as we get bigger, would you have a public relationship on Instagram with who you date next? Or because you're very secretive with that, but I'm wondering if it's because like you're nervous that maybe
I
our
don't follow
listeners
the people that I fuck either.
Yeah, same.
I think that it's not necessarily like if I'm worried about a breakup and like going through that, I just more so want to protect that person. Like as evil as people could be on the internet towards me and you,
Right.
mind you, it's almost like me and Mandy will talk about the shit that we do.
Right.
And then they'll go on and act like they heard some new info. These bitches is hoes. She just said she got a pearl necklace. Like
Horrible
because I told you that I had a pearl necklace.
Right.
Because
All three
I
of
told
us
you.
on here are whores,
So just to
guys.
know that
Horrible.
someone
It
could do that to
happens.
somebody else, like I would never want to put somebody through that.
I agree.
Because I just know how ridiculous people are and like how hurtful they try to be and negative, and it's just like, why bring someone in my life like that?
No, but that's why you gotta see if I spoke to my partner, right, and even with like the infidelities, if I knew that he would be uncomfortable about me even talking about it, then I wouldn't talk about it. If there's certain things that, like I said, he's like, yeah, babe, I know you say thought days. Like, you know, we have this conversation, so I respect. There's certain things that I won't talk about. Like I said, I didn't give you guys the reason why I cheated, because I'm not here to assassinate his character. This is still the child of my the father of my child. But I feel like once you have the connection with somebody, you guys sit down and you have like, yo, these are the guidelines. Like I'm gonna let you, because he lets me rock, and I don't even feel like I'm like chained up or nothing.
And it's not necessarily
but
who we
respect
are.
him.
Like it's not about me having this whole persona. It's more so like
you don't know if the dude could deal
I have
with
just
it.
learned like the more that we do this, people really try to be hurtful. Like they really like to fuck with you. So I don't get this is this is going to come with what I do.
Right.
But you don't deserve that.
Right.
So
no, I understand.
That's where I feel like
but
I don't know
what
if I
if the
would
guy
ever
is
do it
like,
again.
what if the guy is like, nah, baby, fuck them. Like I don't care. Post
The only
me.
time I would do that then is if that person is in a creative field like me and can understand why people do this.
Why people do what they do.
Because for example,
he
right?
could say
Someone I've had to
lean
lean on is I don't even want to say his name. Someone bigger than us has a bigger podcast than us. I'm like, bro, I can't handle reading these awful things. When me and Mandy did a therapist episode, I was feeling great about us having therapy, and then reading things about her made me almost mad at her again. I was like, I don't know how to separate these things. He was like, I don't even see him anymore. Like,
yeah, just I don't read.
Oh, I don't read.
but it's not even. It's like
even
reading them
reply
and
to
not letting
that
them
shit.
bother you. So all I could think of is like, if I get bigger and that person still sticks there, something's gonna have to stick. Something's gonna make you wonder too much, or like, I think people can bring you more doubt than you want them to. And that's why I think public relationships are a scary place to be. Unless y'all are like fuck the world together, like maybe it is best.
Me and my man both Sagittarius though, and
You
we
have to
both
be.
very independent minds thinking. Because when we first got together, he had an ex, and she was on the internet like, oh, you want to leave me for a stripper hoe, and like all of this crazy shit, and bitch is still on site. But
She let that
just to let her
shit
know,
be
just to let her know, because she said if it wasn't for her, then I wouldn't have my child. You brought my child into it, bitch. Still on site, but now I know Hopper's Bazaar, bitch. I'll see you on the block or something.
Hopper's Bazaar.
No shade. But, you know, when we first got together, you know, even niggas was like, heard you fucking with Nia Lee, the stripper, you know what I'm saying? Like, and, you know, I didn't hear too much about him because he's in Jersey. But he showed me, like, pictures of him wearing shirts that said, Ho Handler. I was like, handle me then.
You know, it's crazy because I feel like there's so many men who maybe won't quote unquote cuff a hoe because of what other people are gonna say and how they gonna say it and be like, that's who you with, that's who you gonna bring home to your
but
mom.
But it's changing though. It's evolving though. It's changing.
You think so?
Because I think that like I think
because
I
it's
have
cool
a
to
good
be a
balance.
slut. Women aren't scared to
Well,
talk
yeah,
about
Amber
their
Rose. People, everybody want to wife.
But that's
Amber
the thing.
Rose.
If women aren't scared to tell you they are anymore, then
there's nothing to hide.
Right.
There's
And
nothing
you know
to
what
be
it's
ashamed
from?
of.
Because we've seen hoes get wifed. And I think it really started. I know we're talking about Amber Rose, but
Right.
Kim Kardashian.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that, at least in my age, right? You got Anna Nicole, whatever, but watching Kim Kardashian legit go from nigga to nigga to nigga and no one give a fuck. I'm
Nobody
like,
give
okay.
a rat's motherfucking
That's a
ass.
They
fact.
didn't, because you're still
But
beautiful.
but the
you're
way
still
to me, this is what I'm talking about. She did her shit with finesse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She you don't see Kim even now, or even around the time when the sex tape came out. Like, you didn't see Kim running around like, yeah, I suck dick. I'm so good at it. Like, she didn't do that. She just
we do.
Head,
Head is
that's her job.
Head is
That's
A1,
what I'm
B.
saying.
But no,
like,
when
it's-
Kim put up that picture with the Chanel bikini this week, I
Right.
said,
It
oh,
was good.
oh, that's it. You
She
saw
looked-
it?
She looked bomb.
yeah, it looks good.
I
The
was
one who
like,
made
oh,
me
bitch,
get
you
in
ain't
front of
never
my
gonna
mirror.
stop.
Post thought
Them
pictures
3 kids,
too.
bitch,
Like,
you don't give
my
a
man knows I'm
fuck.
coming home every night, so even like I say lyrics like even now I be like, I reminisce on my old days, like, yeah, nigga gotta pay if he want to play. Like, I do that. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? My raps and stuff like that.
What do you think
But
about
he's
people
like,
that
bitch,
talk
who-
about being, like, when you post pictures like that, right? There are people that say, you must be insecure if you need to post that.
Oh, for likes and
I'm
stuff
like,
like that.
this bitch just look good.
I
Let me share
look
this with the
good.
world. That's how I
Right.
feel. Like,
But
I'm
it's
like,
crazy because there's also the other side of the coin where people feel like if you're a kept woman,
Why
why do
not
you want to
save those
share
things for him?
Why not save them for him? What do you say to?
Sometimes my nigga take the pictures of me.
Oh shit!
Fuck.
Right.
He like, yeah, I'm gonna show these niggas what they hit night.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the thing that's exciting about, like, when I choose to show
Confidence.
my body when I've had a man or whatever, like, or whatever the case may be, I feel proud of what I'm putting up. If
Right.
it be my new titties, old titties, whatever.
Yeah,
like,
I don't care.
I feel good about my body just because I got a nigga. Yeah, it's for him. You saw a picture. He gets to fuck it.
Right.
No,
That's
for
the
sure.
thing. Like, they act like as soon as you post to Instagram, right, 1 million likes is 1 million fucks. Like, no, bro.
Right,
That's not how
no.
it works.
Like, there's so much more shit on the internet that I feel like this little thing.
I
agree.
me, in this day and age, to me, I just want girls to kind of go back to still having a balance and not giving out all of our fucking secrets and shit like that.
Oh, well, we
bitch,
done
we
gave
be
out
telling
news.
all
We
the
tell
tea.
it. We
Yeah,
say
y'all
all the
bitches
tea
is
because I ain't even gonna lie.
fucking
how to
shit
get
up.
the
My bad.
angle.
You
Y'all
know,
hoes is
Put the
fucking
sheet
shit.
over the stomach.
We're going to go ahead, y'all, now and hop into our home mail segment. In this segment, we read some letters from y'all listeners. If you want to go ahead and send in your home mail, please email us. That's horribledecisions@gmail.com. So this first one, the title says Faithful But Tempted. And I wanted to definitely ask this with you since you're in a relationship. And she's actually been in
He's
this
outside,
relationship for
too.
4.5. Oh, see, we should have had
should've.
him ass come in here. So it says, my boyfriend and I have been together for about 4.5 years. I am 23 and he is 25. When I met him, I was pretty much having fun with guys and was with 7 men before him, basically in 1 year. I grew feelings for him
Well,
before having
don't I-
sex.
That's boring.
Don't I feel like a whore?
No.
She was with 7 men before him.
In 1 year. Basically, so she was with 7 men in 1 year, and then by
Hey,
him,
bitch, you
number
know,
8,
bi-monthly?
That's not bad.
Wait, 7 her whole life or just that year?
I took it as a whole life.
Me too.
Did you?
She said I'm 23.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
it's
maybe
probably
she
her
just
whole
lost
life.
her. Yeah, maybe her whole life.
Okay.
Okay, so I grew feelings for him before having sex, and when we had sex, it was just not the best. I continued with everything and fell in love with the person that he is, and eventually the sex did get better, but the last few months it has gone pretty downhill. We went from having sex pretty much every day to maybe every other week. What kills me is that to him, this is okay. I have always had a higher sex drive, but it has gotten to the point where even when I do touch him or even suck his dick, he doesn't even really get hard. I have gained some weight over the years and it has made me really insecure, but when I get horny, I put all of that aside and really try to initiate it. The fact that he hardly gets turned on anymore really hurts me and makes me want to not try anymore. Recently, I have gotten into contact with an old friend. Who I had
One
a
of them
thing,
7 niggas?
Right. One of them 7
One of
niggas,
them
bitch.
7 niggas.
Who I had a thing with but never. Oh no, she said who I had a thing with but never had sex with, and I'm
7 and a
extremely
half.
tempted to cheat. This friend has been making me feel so special, giving me the attention that I just can't seem to get from my boyfriend. He tells me I'm sexy and that he can treat me so much better than my man. Oh, he ain't shit. Which I understand could just be his way of getting me in bed. Yep. But it just makes me smile and makes me feel good about myself. I have also felt this way with a few guys that have tried to hit me up. I've thought about cheating many times and I really feel horrible about it. I love my boyfriend with all my heart and would never do anything to hurt him, but I just can't do it anymore. I need advice on what to do. I love him and picture my life with him, but I feel like our relationship is currently destroying any confidence I had. Thanks in advance. Love you guys.
They need a break.
When she said that she thinks she's getting in, or she feels insecure about it, you could be projecting that.
Ooh.
Because I really refuse to believe that men see our bodies the way we think they look.
Bitch, I told you I got more niggas when I was fat. So
I really believe that. I think like confidence really reeks.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you aren't feeling that hot, he could probably tell.
But she said she puts it aside when she's horny. Like when she's horny, she might be like,
but like you're still in this relationship.
Yeah, she thinks that she puts it aside, but it still may be very visible to him.
Right.
Like and then for her to mention that she's gained weight, it may even be
her insecurity right
that's
there.
That's her insecurity. So to mention the weight
did
gain.
She say anything about talking about it with him?
No, not that I saw.
She said that he thinks that their sex life is fine.
Yeah. So maybe they have had that talk because he's thinking
too young. She said 23 and 25.
And 25.
They're too young to be not having sex that much.
Right? They should have sex all the time.
Yeah, like 23
and 25, bitch.
I wanted to fuck everybody.
Everybody. I was fucking
in the fucking bed.
Bro, I was so scared that like at one point I sucked so much dick at 23. I was like, I'm definitely getting that. Like a cold sore is coming.
Oh yeah. Well, now that we know we were swallowing millions at a time. So we found out.
Hold on. We got to do that update.
What?
Swallowing millions? Huh?
There's
So
millions.
A girl wrote in. We had a guy say.
Let's do an update. We got a whole mail update.
Do this update. Sorry, side notes to the girl. We coming back to you, but this is a dope ass update. Mm-hmm. So a guy wrote in last week, maybe the week before, and he said that his wife. He came in her eye and she said she felt the sperm swimming and her eyes were going crazy. So it's been like maybe a year or two. He said it went by and he said she keep talking about this. So another girl wrote in to us and she goes, it's because. There's millions of sperm that come out, and if it really went in her eye, it like burrows to find the egg.
Oh, no way, God. Bro.
That's what she said.
I don't think that's real, though, bitch.
Bitch, it could.
No, bitch, that ain't real.
I've had cum in my eyes.
We all have, but it just hurts.
I'm just like, it only hurts for like a day or two.
A day or two?
Yeah.
Bitch, he might have burrowed you.
No, I definitely got, no, he definitely burned my eye. But like,
well, no, and it looks like pink eye.
Eye swollen like you're pregnant.
It was it was in the corner, and it was just like for like a day and a half, I was just like, it was red.
Did you feel anything swimming?
No, I didn't feel nothing swimming. That's why I'm like, what?
I don't think you can feel it swimming. It's too microscopic. I mean, I've never felt it swim in my mouth.
I've never felt it swim in my vagina.
But I'm trying to think because if we could feel the wind is kind of there's microscopic stuff in the wind, right? Or no? We could feel the wind. I don't know. No, look, no, that doesn't work. Okay, my bad.
You know what?
I don't like science.
Mandy is like low key saying shit that reminds me of Wax every fucking episode.
No,
because when she mentioned Black Panther last week,
and
she was like, it was a march, and now you're talking about the microscopic wind, bitch.
Chill out.
Islam is Muslim?
No, fuck.
Mary went overseas to school for nothing.
You know what? I want to get an episode where you and Wax sit across the table and we just throw out a topic on your ass.
Don't have
me. See what happens.
No, chill the fuck out.
We just be like, NASA.
I really don't like
What's it stand for? What's that stand for?
You really doing this? National Association Space Association.
National Association Space
Wait, what is it?
That was pretty good.
No, it's harder.
Oh, it's harder than that.
It's like something aeronautics, space.
But space isn't it? And national isn't it, right?
The N is for national.
The N is for national.
I didn't know. I just was being shady.
Oh, you don't even know, bitch.
Nah, I know space in it. And
that's a fact. I was like, they better not ask me.
You know what? And I know a bitch gonna write us and be like, damn, y'all hoes dumb. Bitch, get your own podcast and teach niggas. National Aeronautics Space Administration.
Oh, see, I was close.
She said National Association
Space Association.
Because A normally stands for association or administration.
So anyway,
fuck you.
Talk to that nigga.
Oh, the girl. We're back.
It do sound like y'all about to break up.
It sound. I mean, I think you're young too. Not only that, I guess I wanted to bring this up because I wanted to ask you and you, I guess, and myself. I'll go ahead and let you know. To me, when dating somebody, sex to me is very important.
Very important.
So I think if sex is one of those things that is important for you, it seems like it may not be as important to him. And that's one of those things that I think to have not only a flourishing relationship, but one that is honest, You guys have to kind of find a median or
And she
some
said
type
the
of
sex from jump wasn't good.
She said it
Actually,
wasn't good
Jeeves
from
That's
met
what I'm
this.
saying. He must be looks really good to her.
Would y'all
like,
cuff
I
a
don't-
nigga if their dick was
I
bad
don't
in the
even think
beginning?
It's really look good. People get stuck because they
Would
just don't
you?
wanna.
Hold on, because
I'm trying
sometimes
to-
we like a nigga and then when we fuck him, it's bad. Then it's like I know I fucked a nigga.
I try again, but that's it.
You would try
Yeah,
one
I
more
give,
time.
I give a nigga a second, maybe third time. if
I
he
was
got
gonna
money.
tell you,
Third?
Jeeves
You'll
has
give him
met
3
this girl,
If you
and
got
he said
money,
she was dope.
We gonna make this work, nigga. We
Cream, bitch,
gonna
cream.
make this work.
Do you know what cream stand for?
Cash
rules
rules
everything
everything
around
around
me.
me.
check it. I was just checking.
So sex. Jeeves met a new girl. He says that he's been fucking her, and it's so bad. He's like, I had cut her off, and I told her it was for another reason, but he's like, it's because we're not sexually compatible. He's like, she's into art too. Like, she's pretty. He's like, I cannot fucking do it.
Hey, it's crazy because we had another whole mail about this, and I'm just gonna squeeze it in here. So, bitch, we ain't gonna read your mail, but listen to this advice. This here for you. So she's dating a guy, and the dick is bad. Do you date someone who has bad dick?
If you're getting money out of it, otherwise you need to leave.
That's a fact.
Getting
but
money
even
out of it,
even
that's not
get you
dating
should
then,
get
right?
your own fucking money at one
do you
point.
mean?
Like, oh, I'm tired of this.
Like, I mean, what are you getting out of the dating? Like, if you're trying to get some shit out of nigga, maybe, but if not, no.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah, like if it's
You're
your
right.
regular day
This is
to
how why
day
people
life,
cheat.
no.
Like, why are you guys fucking people that are trash? Just go.
But you know
You know how many
also-
great
but
men
also-
I've met
but-
that are
but look,
trash in bed? That's why I'm single.
No, but also
Yeah, I don't want
I
them.
need girls to understand though, you know, like even me, like I'm a very sexual person. In 4 years of our relationship, my sex life has not always been perfect. Like just the other day, I was
yeah,
like,
but you go through spells.
yeah,
of
so I
bad
want people
sex.
to know there's an up and down, but your down
We're
should
talking
not
about
last
bad.
more than like 2 months.
So
It's
so
that.
bad sex for someone or maybe someone who just doesn't want to have sex. 2 months?
Let me get to what I was saying. Like the other day, like I was sucking my nigga's dick, and then I was like, I stopped and I was like, I haven't sucked your dick like this in a long time, right? And he's like, yeah, babe, go ahead. And I was like, so I start feeling bad, like, damn, I don't be sucking his dick like I need to. So like today when he was about to leave, I was like, hold on, nigga, let me get suck the dick. So girls, we got to mindset and make sure that we doing what we supposed to do still.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
that's a good point.
it balances back and forth. Because for a while I was
Look,
thinking
like, don't be clapping, cameraman.
for a while I was
Yeah,
thinking
you was
like,
damn sure trying to be quiet. We was talking about cheating.
When we was talking about
Right.
cheating,
No,
you
but
ain't want
for
to
a
say
while,
nothing.
I was like, why my niggas like, you know, we have our down spirit. I'm like, why my nigga? And I'm like, bitch, you're not sucking dick around here like it used to.
Yeah, ladies.
So
Look at all of these
I sucked his
gems.
dick I sucked his dick like Nia Lee on a pole days. I sucked his dick. Right?
You got to get nasty, ladies.
I got it like that, balls, everything, and the sex right after that dick. So I was like, oh, it was me. It was my fault.
You said you sucked dick like when you was on the pole days.
Yeah.
Is that because when you were stripping, did you find yourself to be more sexual?
I'm talking about even what, because I was talking to him at the end of my pole days, kind of. I sucked dick really, really.
Because I
good back
feel
then.
like I've had fantasies. This is so embarrassing.
Uh-oh.
I have dreams about stripping and getting fucked. Like all the time.
while you're stripping.
No, like being in the strip club and then like I give somebody a dance and I get fucked in the strip club. Like I have dreams about it all
You
the
want
time.
the money?
I don't think that's it.
Would
I
you
think
charge
Where
them
are you
more?
gonna fuck in the strip club?
I
though?
don't know, but it's just my
Don't
dream.
be acting
bitch.
like when we
Goddamn.
was at Tootsie's,
Let me
bitches
live
wasn't
my
getting
life.
fucked in Tootsie's.
No, there's private rooms, but I'm saying we talking about lust and
Oh, yeah.
fucking
No, I'm
starlets
thinking
where
like
you
that,
fuck.
but like
That's
I
what I'm saying.
think I have this fantasy that I'm stripping and someone looks at me and they want to fuck me and I give them a dance in this room and like we fuck. But I think it's
Oh,
maybe
you're on
coming.
your showgirl shit, kind of.
Wait, I'm sorry. I've been to strip clubs. I've been in a bunch of strip clubs where I've watched
Some
bitches
of
get
them
fucked.
have, yeah.
Passion
What?
Pit, New Orleans, Tootsie's. What's
Yeah, but in private
In
rooms.
private rooms,
that's
though,
what I'm
right?
trying to
Yeah,
say.
that's what I'm
Where you
saying.
trying to
Oh,
fuck
okay.
that?
but like in the strip, like I'm
Oh,
in the strip
club. Okay.
and then
You
I go give them a dance. and
This
get fucked.
would be a nice fantasy. You guys
But I
should
think
play
it's
that
because
out.
when
You
I'm
could.
in a strip
She
club,
could
I want to
definitely
fuck
get
the
hired at
stripper.
Tootsie's.
Yeah, you.
Okay.
Go to Tootsie's for a
Look,
day.
she's like, I'm not really gonna be a stripper. This is just a fantasy.
Oh, bitch, you know I get too drunk and fall off the pole.
Yeah, I think you should try this.
And that's just one drink.
I think you should go audition for Tootsie's and then
You
like,
should, for
invite
research
your
purposes.
dude.
If you're gonna fucking Asian, you may as well be a stripper too.
for a day. Look, I did it. And
I'll
look
do
at,
it
look at
amateur
how
night.
far I've came.
The only thing is like I'm gonna have to go too into the outfit. You know what I'm saying? And, like the shoes are gonna be a few hundred, and I'm like, it's just gonna be for
That's
fun.
fine. Get a nigga to pay for it.
I would do an amateur night in another city just to see how it goes and get the fantasy over with.
See, now we don't hang out outside the podcast. I would travel with you to see this.
Yo, this could be a good
I wanna
episode.
see that.
I would
too.
like to see this.
Can I go too? Because I was a stripper and I
You
can help you
pussy
get that.
pop on
I style your
handstands
stripper
and shit. You
outfit.
can
You know
still
what
do
song
that?
I'm gonna pick? That Florida song. I'm a stripper and this is my life. You remember that song?
No.
I
I
never
left-
heard that song.
I
What?
think I left Florida soon.
I'll pick it up while you
than
closing
that.
out.
Look,
Well, I'm
okay,
gonna
right.
style her for her stripper breakout.
Ooh, you got a
Okay.
stylist, bitch.
We gotta contour my ass because it's kind of small.
Anyways, guys, let's go ahead before we leave out. Naya, let them know what projects you got going on right now, where they can find
They
you.
want to know about
go
the
ahead,
dick
all of
sucking
that.
skills on this podcast. They don't give a fuck
Listen.
about the bars.
You know,
Yeah, they do.
Ooh, drop some like.
We could feature
treat
your
a little
song.
kid
We'll
like
put one of her songs at the
drop
end of the
some hoe
episode.
shit. Do a hoe rap right now. You got a hoe rap
no,
freestyle.
I don't do whole raps
But
like
I
that.
but say
I
something
don't-
nasty, like I rolled the dick in, sucked the dick in.
I don't rap
I'm
like
really
that.
bad.
You need to get the city girls up here for shit like that.
Oh, damn.
I don't know. They
I'll
were
rap like
homophobic.
that.
I'm done.
I'll
Yeah.
rap-
Oh, you canceled them?
Only because
I'm
of how
so
Kid
mad
Fury
that I
felt.
like their music so much.
Let me tell you, when you
You
stand
don't
for
like their
somebody,
music?
I do, but they're pretty homophobic.
I'm
so.
a follower
Their
for
tweets
anybody
came back.
that I
Their
respect.
tweets came back.
And Fury
yeah.
was way
Yeah.
too upset about that. So
No,
I'm done.
he was. Fury almost made me cry. Bitch.
I teared up too, and he was like,
No,
"Little
Fury
boy
made me
Miami,
cry when he
that's-"
was talking about it.
But we gotta remember, Pete, this dude, gay kids is fucking hanging themselves.
I know
like,
it's sad.
dying in
You're
my.
right. Damn, let's not end on a
Yeah,
sad
let's not-
note.
Hold
Let's
on,
Let's
so
move
y'all
forward.
never have heard this song? You don't remember this song?
No.
Wait.
Wait, this. Where the hook?
Oh. And this is my life.
I never heard this.
I got kids on my mind.
Ah.
Remember the twist and
I
shake?
do. You start to
With
just
bills to pay. It
hold
was
on.
some
You
Florida
start the
shit.
shit like hold on. That's the dance. You gotta
I don't know.
No,
I never
sorry.
heard this.
Oh, it's called Naked
Florida-
Hustle.
Florida
Till my
shit.
body aches.
Shit is trash, B.
I
Nah, it was
twist
good,
and
bitch.
shake.
Look,
I
look.
like it.
You know all these
So I
New York
pray that
niggas
you
not
make
gonna
it
like
rain.
this. Look, these New York niggas.
Nah,
ain't
I like pull out the stick. Pull out the
Hey,
stick. Hey,
hey,
I like
hey,
Florida shit.
hey.
Don't get it twisted. I just
Okay.
didn't like that one.
So what you got going on? I know.
I'm
you
about
know.
to be back on TV.
Hey, go ahead. One
And
time.
I
One time.
can't wait for people to see me back on TV. I'm excited about that. I got a new project coming out soon. I still haven't figured out what I want to name it.
Okay.
But I went down to Atlanta, hooked up with some Atlanta producers. So I'm excited about that because I think that's what's been missing for me. Not necessarily my skill, but my production needed to elevate.
Okay.
So I'm really excited about the producers I'm working with. And yeah, the TV, new
Well,
project,
if you have
music.
some songs, we would love to drop it at the end.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll send it over. And then I have Nightly Wasted, which is my fitness line. And I'm
Yes,
about
bitch,
to
I
get
do be
into
liking
waist
them.
trainers
I
and shit
do
like
like
that.
them, but
Yeah.
I feel like I don't want to be one of those girls that just wears workout clothes, but I'm not working out.
Oh no,
So I've been
You
been
don't work
chilling.
out?
No, bitch, I don't work out.
I'll work out.
In my head, I be
For
working
real?
out. Bitch, I ride dick
I
now.
have-
Actually, I don't know if I haven't really shared it. That's a workout, bitch. My body hurt
It
right
is a
now, bitch.
workout.
I be
Shouldn't
riding
you, like,
dick.
definitely be
I
working
rode.
out?
I'm like riding dick every time I
You
fuck
know,
now.
but
Calm
Gabby, let me
down.
tell you something because I used to I'm more of a of course throw this ass up in the air,
That's on me.
whatever.
I don't like riding dick, but now that I am,
I didn't like riding dick, and then when I started going to the gym and I started working legs, like bitch,
I work
We
Wow.
did an
That
episode on
dick
Patreon
like,
about like how to like get your with
because
the inner
my
thigh.
leg strength, I built the strength, so now I rise
well,
that dick.
I'm building
so
that
maybe
leg
you
strength.
can go
Nope,
to the gym
nope.
for dick
Calm
riding
down.
purposes.
Calm down. I'm building my thigh muscles right now while riding dick.
That's
can't do-
it, bitch.
I mean, can't do it in workout clothes. The bitch naked. So what I need to wear? I mean,
no, but I'm saying you could go work out.
Oh,
Do you remember
and just
Knocked Up when he was
trick
like, "We just
yourself
need you
out."
to tighten."
When
I
you're
mean,
in the
I'm
gym,
working.
when you're in the gym
I'm
and you're
working.
like doing squats and stuff, say, "This is to ride dick. This is to ride dick."
Can I be honest with you too? So when I was bigger, I felt like everything on me was so firm, probably because my all the
Yeah.
fat had my skin all like it was firm, and my booty jiggles now, and I'm enjoying as well as the nigga I'm fucking is enjoying my ass
still gonna
jiggle a
jiggle,
lot.
though. Your
Like,
booty was-
no,
you got
it's
booty
like-
meat.
but
Yeah.
no, but it was like a firm booty. My booty now jiggles so nice. I
I ain't
love
gonna
the
lie, when I
jiggle.
lost
Do you have
weight,
a
I know
gym
what you're
where
talking
you
about, that
work?
jiggle.
There's a gym like I
In the
mean,
office?
At the end of the day, Weezy, I know you work out 4 times a day. You're not gonna get me to go, so I don't
Mandy,
care about any of
I'm
it.
trying to tell you, bitch.
I'm trying to tell you,
Yo-
I ride dick, and that's
your
enough for
fucking
me.
sex game when you got like when I started working out, I was
First off,
I was
I
on.
just
Yeah,
want
your
you to
sex
know.
game gets way, bitch. You know I knows how to fuck.
I
bitch.
know.
You
I mean,
know.
we gonna.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about when you
I
laugh.
knows how
telling
to,
on
I
ourselves
knows how
now.
to do this thing. You know what
I
I'm saying?
think so too.
So, but when I got in the gym, like, you know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
just got way better. Like my stamina. Like,
Well, I
just
chew
did.
gum, so my jaw muscles are pretty strong. And outside of that, I don't.
And you talk shit.
You know
so
what other working out needs to be done? I don't know. But all right, so we're gonna go ahead. Where on social media can they follow you? Even though you dropped it in the beginning. Ho.
OG_NYA period. Lee.
Boom. OG Nia Lee. Y'all know that y'all can follow us on Twitter now at Whoreible Pod. You can follow us on Instagram at Whoreible_decisions. Also want to give a huge shout out to all of our patrons. If you didn't know, our Patreon platform, if you subscribe for just $5 a month, you can get 2 bonus episodes a month.
How many episodes do you think are on Patreon right now?
Over 10.
So, like, there's hours of shit for y'all.
Yeah,
to listen
there's
to. Our live
hours
shows are on there.
Oh,
as
we put
well.
our live shows on there. And then if you're a patron for 4 consecutive months at the highest tier, which is $15, then you get merch. At this point, this is the only way for you to receive Whoreible Decisions merch. So, go ahead and become a patron. There's some dope stuff going on there. Not only that, for this month, Weezy's going to be talking about how to keep your vagina all nice and clean.
Listen, y'all have been asking me like crazy because I talk about my pH all the time, like what to do. So I'm going to give you the list.
So she's doing
of
that.
pussy
And then
tips.
I'm actually finally going to have a full episode alongside Naima from Sophisticated Ignorance Podcast. And we're going to talk about my weight loss surgery, how it's affected me with my confidence, how it's changed in the bedroom. Y'all see I'm riding dick now, so that's one big
Oh,
ass
and by the
fucking
way,
change.
it's not just vaginal health. I'm working with Dr. Kim to get tips for men's genital health as well.
So it'll be really good. Also, I want to really quick shout out Lovers Quarrel. If you are in the DMV area, they are having a live show. So go ahead and check out Lovers Quarrel live show. It'll be really dope. I'm also going to go ahead and be raffling off 2 tickets for that show. So if you are interested in going to a live podcast show, this is the monogamous couple that we had. Also, if you're in Orlando, I want to give a shout out to Carla for the Shit I'm 30 podcast. They are having the live show in Orlando on October 21st, I believe. So check out that. All of us as a podcast community, y'all love our live shows. So if we haven't been to your city yet, but these are your cities, Orlando and the DMV, go ahead and check out their live shows. And this has been yet another episode of Whoreible Decisions. Bye!